Hey guys, this is Matt, and we are back for another Minecraft video, and today it's going to be the snapshot, not just the current one, but going over every single snapshot for this one update. So, yeah, let's get started. And to go starting off, we are going through new types of stone, and I'm not sure. I think Dorite or something close to Dorite is in the underground biomes mod. But apart from the fact, Dorite, by what I've seen, is possibly the base of all the others. Dorite, I hope I'm saying that right. Dorite, yeah, is 2 cobblestone and 2 quartz going diagonal, and that's how you make it. And here's what it looks like when it's placed. I'll go ahead and take all, well, here's how you make granite, nether quartz, and dorite. Yeah, so dorite's the base. Let me go ahead and take that. Then dorite and cobblestone make andesite. So let me go ahead and show you all 3 of these. They all look pretty cool. And I was looking at them. They kind of look like they have, if you look at the andesite closer, it kind of looks like it has the cobblestone and texture. I think all of them look very close. But yeah, that's those. Let me go ahead and throw those back in their places. And let's go to the next place. So, wait, this is the wrong place. We're not going to go over that until later. We can make them in a polished one, which is like the smooth stone, just by combining 4 of each of them. So let me go ahead and take all these. You can kind of understand the recipe for them. So, this kind of looks like a kind of a frame version and a lot smoother texturing, and I actually pretty well like that, and it looks kind of cool. Sorry if I'm not in the face cam. It looks pretty cool, and it puts a lot more variety into the originally bland Minecraft world. And just so you know, this is vanilla, so finally added some more non-blandness to Minecraft. So yeah, next we're moving on to something new that also came in the first part of the snapshot, which is a slime block. That didn't come until later, but it's the only thing that came until later. So let me go ahead and show you the slime block. It's crafted by 9 slime balls in the crafting table. What it does, oops, it sounds like a slime whenever you place it and destroy it, but watch this. You bounce up half your height until you eventually stop. So I actually want to try this. While I'm bouncing, it works with redstone pistons. So like you can move multiple blocks with 1 piston and it sticks to it. Plus, if items are running in water and they run over this, it makes them go faster, but you walk over it a lot slower. Like, let me put a trail of them real quick. Here's actual running speed. I'm not holding shift, and then here's shift. It's not much of a speed up, actually. Then here's sprinting. If I am certain that is slower than soul sand. Oh, and if you want to see something, recent thing in the update, glitchy, check this out. Just watch if I turn it up to 4. You gotta be kidding me. It doesn't. Let me try something higher. 5. Okay, that's making no sense. Let's try 9. Yep, and you see in the background. Let me change it back to. Actually, I wonder if it stays. So let me check out. Let me see how high you can actually go with it doing good. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping it on 5. I see it's a very, very bad chunk loading error. Next off, we're going to a new mob that came out in the first part of the snapshot. The Endermite. Let me make sure I'm not peaceful, I'm normal. They slightly look like the silverfish. I do not think they're aggressive to you. Look at their eye. Endermen are naturally aggressive to them, and the Ender Dragon can actually eat them and gain health from them. They do not take damage from water. I don't think they take fall damage either. They will despawn after 20 seconds and cannot be suffocated, no matter what you do to them. So I think they're pretty cool. They don't. I think they just drop ender pearls, and they can also spawn after you throwing ender pearls. So that's pretty cool. And I'll show you where the dungeon and all this stuff comes from at the end of the video. First off, we're going to start with sponges. They have no crafting recipe, and they do like they did in whenever they were first implemented into Minecraft. They do that, and they become wet. So I think that's pretty cool that works that way. And they do not have a crafting recipe, but you can find them in the dungeon and underwater. Next off is the Guardian, and then there's prismarine shards and prismarine crystals. They cannot be crafted into. Wait, let me check that real quick. Maybe that's what you use to craft them. The reason I have night vision on is because I was looking for a dungeon. Let me check and see if. Let me go ahead. Yes, looks like you can make prismarine with that. So yeah, that's actually good to know. And prismarine bricks with 9 of them. That is actually pretty cool. So looks like you've seen some of the other blocks. But there's one thing, you cannot make dark prismarine or sea lantern. Even though sea lanterns, when you break them, drop prismarine crystals. They all look pretty good. Let me go ahead and take these. They all look pretty cool. Dark prismarine, I think, is found in the boss room of the dungeon. That kind of looks like the unpolished granite, diorite, all that stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I thought I broke something bad. Next off is the new. Wait, let me go ahead and clear my inventory. Next up we have is a new enchantment that's only for boots, but it allows you to put that in the wrong place. Allows you to move faster when you're underwater. So let me go ahead and. Are they on? Are they on? They should be on. Nope, that's weird. I must. Yeah. But so whenever you're like walking on a flat area, like right here. This is walking speed. It just makes you a bit faster when you're underwater, and it's good for like if you're trying to get to the dungeon or get through the dungeon. So that's pretty cool, and I destroyed the Guardian. But yeah, here's what the Guardian looks like, and if you attack him, he will actually poke you. I'm not going to explain it. I'll explain it whenever I find the dungeon later. So yeah, let's move on to the next area. The next area, actually, I need to get rid of this real quick, includes rabbits. There's now potions I have not figured out how to brew, or I have not figured out how to use rabbit stew. I think rabbit hide allows you to make leather armor, and rabbit's foot just gives you a lot of luck. Then there's coarse dirt. I'm going to go ahead and take these two things, which I have not yet figured out what to do with it. I think it has a slightly different texturing than dirt. I think it also makes stuff grow slower. I think it's also Pazdol, or whatever you would call that. But if you throw that in jump boost, I have a slight jump boost. Yeah, not much of one. I wonder. Nope, doesn't give me one anymore. But wait, let me try something. Yes, I nailed the jump. Next, there's actually 2 new foods that are added with the rabbit. Cooked rabbit. Oh, it's raw rabbit, and you just put it in a furnace, it turns to cooked rabbit. Raw mutton turns to cooked mutton, so you kind of get that. So now, let's move on to the next area. This part is probably one of the biggest parts of the snapshot. Well, probably not the biggest. Over there is the biggest. It adds in, allows you to use red sand and make red sandstone and red smooth stone. You can see by crafting recipe. 4 red sand makes 1 red sandstone. 4 red sandstone makes 4 red smooth stone. 4. I did that wrong. It's I should have done it like this. Sorry about that. 3 sandstone, red sandstone makes 6 red sandstone slabs. Then you can make staircase as you expect. And then there's Also, chiseled red sandstone, which looks like this instead of a creeper face. It's a wither, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Next, and you're probably asking me, why do I have a mod? It's not a mod. They actually added armor stands into it, and they're classified as an entity, so they are affected by gravity, and they can be picked up by minecarts. You can also make banners. I'm not going to show you all in depth. Just get the snapshot, and you'll see all in depth. But you just click it like this, and it takes it off. Now I have that. And another cool thing with this is colored beacons, which can help you with clans. So can the clans and headquarters, and so can the banners. They can help you with that too. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's move on to the next area. So the next and final area includes new doors and doors also. And I should have shown you this, but I'm not going to. Trap doors. There's now iron trap doors too. Let me show you them. They're crafted with iron ingots. I forgot to do that part. They're crafted with iron ingots rather than wood, but it now yields 3 from wooden trapdoors and iron trapdoors. No, 2. But doors, there now is doors, fences, and gates for each type of wood, and it's same crafting recipe as you would expect, but they all yield 3. Now over here, you see the crafting recipe, all as you expect. So I think it also adds a lot more variety, like I already said with the granite and amethyst and dorite, not amethyst, andesite, dorite, andesite, and granite. It just adds a bit more variety. So I'm actually going to meet you back whenever I find a dungeon. So we will not actually fight it, but I'll see you whenever we get to the dungeon. I'll see you there. Hey guys, sorry for that one small, like 2-second segment, but I have finally found one of the dungeons. As you can see, there are guardians running. I'm gonna try to kill one real quick. Don't run for me. Don't run for me. You seriously don't want to run for me. I'm not gonna do this dungeon in survival. Well, yeah, survival, because it'd be way too hard. It's kind of like a maze until you find the boss room. Let me see if there's any other entrances, because I know there's another entrance. It's not top, is it? I don't think it is. But I'm just going to go ahead and dig my way through. But this whole part, that's pretty cool looking. It's like amazing. So you found the boss room, and this is the first time I've ever found one of these. I mean, they're extremely rare. I was searching for about 10 minutes just to find this. There actually are areas where there's like gold, like 4x4 area, 4x4x4 areas of gold, and also 2x2x2 areas of gold. And here's the boss. It will actually cast an illusion on you. And look at that eye animation. It'll cast an illusion on you every once in a while, which is where it just shows like its face circling around your head. And there it goes. And it drops sponge. It has a cool drops. Yeah, but this whole update is actually pretty cool. And I will meet you back at the demonstration area. Okay guys, I am sorry about this, but I did forget to mention a couple things about the last snapshot. First one going, mutton is actually comes from sheep, and I believe that's a texturization error with, there's also been a texturization error with fence posts and slabs of wood, and it's expected, actually I guess any slab, I mean not slab, stair, or whatever you call that, but mutton comes from sheep, from killing sheep. I did not know that. And I still have not figured out how to make rabbit stew. Yeah, see, I get mutton. I'm not sure rabbits drop anything. Well, they do, but I'm not sure what all it is. Okay, let's see if I can get a rabbit's foot. Wrong mob. Maybe they gave me a bunch of mutton from that. Oh, babies! I don't want to kill them, but I have to. Ah! It's weird how they hop. there's rabbit hide. I think rabbit hide can be made into leather armor. Actually, let's test that out right now, because it makes sense. I have to clean this guy. Let me get a crafting table. Let's see if you can. And maybe rabbit hide is how you make rabbit stew. Nope, I was wrong. But another thing is that I'm sorry about this, and I might actually have to pause and find a village, but it won't really matter. There's now different, like how there's different professions of villagers, there's now also different classes, like I have in my trusty little Minecraft exploration app. Blacksmith have three different settings in them. The armor smith, which mainly gives you armor. Toolsmith, which mainly gives you tools, and weaponsmith, which gives you weapons. Butcher actually comes in two, but it's just butcher and leatherworker. Then farmer comes in farmer, fisherman, fletcher, and shepherd. Then librarian, priest, and regular villager. Not really that much in them. But there's actually another thing I wanted to include, if I can find it on the app real quick. Plus, I'm not sure if chicken jockeys are in the snapshot or they're from the last update. I'm not very sure about that, because all the things I've been looking at, kind of behind. But, I am actually, let's see. If I can find it, I won't actually have to do anything. Oh, I did find out that coarse sand, let me go ahead and clear my, what is that? Coarse sand, actually, I found out has, it just gives you a less chance of growing, and it grows a lot slower, too. So, yeah, sorry about having to come back and say that, but let's get right back to the outro. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a lot of time into it. And if you want to try out the Snapshot right now, if you have the latest installer, just go to Edit. Yeah, pretty sure. Edit Profile. Then you can switch on snapshots, and yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.